Settlements, I'd like to see you hold back on settlements for a little bit. We'll work something out.
That was U.S. President Donald Trump's request of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu early last year. Trump was preparing to invest heavy capital in a Middle East peace plan. The Israeli government thought they'd have an automatic green light for settlement expansion when Trump was elected and worried Trump was putting up a stop sign instead. So what's happened since? Well, for starters, Israeli authorities gave final approval on Wednesday to the construction of 382 new settlement homes in the West Bank, in addition to approving plans for some 600 more. According to the settlement monitoring NGO Peace Now, 96% of those housing units approved are in isolated settlements that Israel will likely need to evacuate if a two-state solution were to come about. In fact, Peace Now data shows the number of West Bank and Eastern Jerusalem housing units approved has more than tripled during Trump's 22-month reign as president compared to the same period of time prior to his election. While the Trump administration described the prospect of settlement expansion as not helpful to the peace process, it never clearly laid down the law on it and certainly hasn't condemned any settlement construction announcements emanating from Jerusalem. As a result, some settlement advocates say the Israeli government is blowing precious time.
I can tell you that the pace of construction in Judea and Samaria has hardly been blown through the roof. In fact, in this administration, it's not the Trump administration, really, it's the Israeli government. Prime Minister Netanyahu and his team have put a kind of a lid or a brake on settlement construction because of Israeli concerns that affect how the Israeli government sees the situation in the Middle East and its growing cooperation between Israel and some of our Arab neighbors.
So does the government have a green light from the White House, especially now with Trump's much ballyhooed peace process in tatters anyway? Well, it may not be a green light, but more of a yield sign. You don't need to stop. Just take a look around, make sure you're not blindsiding anyone, then drive the speed limit. This appears to be the definition of holding back. Mike Wagenheim, I-24 News.